Hi guys, welcome back to Mzee YouTube channel. Mzee is my name. Some of the things every farmer should know, it's to raise feeds for our farm animals. Whenever you think to start chickens, not only even chickens, but even other farm animals, some of the things every farmer should know, we are to think you to think about raising feeds for our chickens. And these days, feeds rates are rising every day. In this video, allow me to update you about my maize. As you know very well, every year, every season, I do prepare or I do grow maize for my farm animals. And as you're seeing here in the background, it's one of our maize gardens. I'm having colleagues behind there, and surprisingly, I was helped by these colleagues you see here, and others are not here, to be carrying out the practices in this garden, since they were all in the holiday. So this garden was helped much. I was helped much by these younger ones, because I want them to grow up when they know what they call farming. Yeah, most important is all about to think about to stock feeds in advance before you bring in chickens. My advice always is, if you have somewhere to grow your own maize, here we call it maize, in other places you call it corn, and you know very well, corn or maize, it's one of the ingredients, of course, we use to mix animal feeds, and you know very well, it is the one taking the highest percentage in the mixing of animal feeds. So it's very advisable, if you have somewhere to plant, to grow maize, it's very important. As you see me here, I always update you about my growing of maize, and I do it every season. I plant my own maize just to prepare to feed my farm animals. I'm deep here in the middle of the garden. As you're seeing, my maize is growing. So very soon, we are expecting good harvest to help us in the feeding of our chickens. And per now, due to high rise of these feed costs, at the farm I have few chickens, just for that reason. But immediately after harvesting this maize, of course, we're going to increase on the number of chickens there at the farm. So it's very important. I have been doing everything to clear this maize, to weed, to spray, to do everything, all the practices about this maize, just by the help of the younger ones. Good enough, it was a holiday, so we spent the whole holiday doing everything here with the younger ones to help me here and there. And most importantly, I want them to grow where they know what we call farming. When I took time to ask some of them about what they want to be in the future, others told me, others they want to be doctors, others told me they want to be engineers, but also after what they want to be in the future, of course they have to add on farming. That's why I always advise you, if you have younger ones there at home, try to teach them about farming. Try to talk about farming. try to tell them everything about farming, start inspiring them, start encouraging them to do farming. So I'll move you around as you sing. This is our maize. Of course, there are very many practices you have to do after planting. We have to spray. We have to apply their fertilizers. Yeah, so we've done everything, and by now you sing. Expecting good harvest because it was the season was good. We've been receiving good rains. The weather was balanced. We've been receiving good rains as well as receiving good sunshine. So we're expecting good harvest out of our maize here. I intercropped this maize with beans. Just as you know, this maize purposely it's grown for, as I told you, for our farm animals and then ourselves, because I have workers there at the farm, so we shall be using this very maize as our food. And then, as I told you, I intercropped with the beans. Also, beans will be helping us here and there with my workers there at the farm. So it's very interesting. Yes, I was here with the colleagues. You seeing them there in the background. This is Mzee. Then the other one. What's your name? Yogereino. What's your name?
My name is Maize.
Yes, the other one is Maize. This one is Mzee. So it has been fun to share with you guys. Lots of love. Mzee Chicks. Sign out. Say bye-bye.